Open Heavens on the Go, Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Topic: The Law of Harvest. Memory verse, Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Bible reading, 2 Corinthians 9:6-11. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. And God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye, always having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work. As it is written, He hath dispersed abroad, He hath given to the poor. His righteousness remaineth forever. Now he that ministereth seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food, and multiply your seed sown, and increase the fruits of your righteousness, being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causeth through us thanksgiving to God. The message. One of my sons was in a church service, and the Lord told him to give an offering of 1,000 naira, which was a lot of money in those days. He said, "Get behind me, Satan." And God replied, "It is not Satan, it is me, and I'm not going anywhere." He kept trying to silence the voice that spoke to him, but the voice persisted. At last, he decided to give 500 naira just in case it was God. The next week, a woman came to his office and gave him 50,000 naira. He was excited because it was a lot of money. As the woman was leaving, she turned back and said, "Sir, I'm sorry, but I have to confess this. I was actually supposed to give you 100,000 naira, but something came up and I had to spend 50,000 naira out of it." Immediately he heard that, his excitement vanished. He realized that God wanted him to reap a harvest of 100,000, but he only sowed half of the seed that was required. When we sow something little, we will reap something little in return. 2 Corinthians 9:6, Luke 6:38. The harvest of a farmer who sows on hectares of land cannot be compared to that of a farmer who sows on a small piece of land in his backyard. Wise farmers reserve their best crops for sowing because they know that the quality of the seed is a major determinant of the quality of the harvest. Only foolish fellows eat the best of their seeds. Whenever God blesses you, He puts the seed for the next season and the bread for the present season in that blessing. Always recognize your seed and sow it. Seeds can be in the form of actions, service, or words. In 2 Kings 4:8-10, the great woman of Shunem sowed the seed of kindness to Elisha, and she reaped a bountiful harvest. Her decision to set aside a space for the man of God to rest whenever he passed by her town was a seed that yielded multiple harvests. First, she reaped a harvest of fruitfulness after a long period of barrenness. Then she reaped a harvest of resurrection when her son suddenly died and was resurrected. Lastly, she reaped a harvest of miraculous restoration after returning to her city following a 7-year famine to find that her land and house had been taken over. 2 Kings 4, 8-37. 2 Kings 8, 1-6. I decree that all your good seeds will yield bountiful harvests in Jesus' name. Action point. Plant a seed of kindness in somebody's life today. Bible reading in 1 year. 1 Kings 16-18. Hymn for today. When we walk with the Lord. The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.